Since the release of the Hellcat in 2015, these 700 horsepower machines have been highly sought after by mainly two groups of people. Hard-working middle-class citizens on one side, rappers and gangsters on the other. If you've been paying attention to the news lately, you'll have seen that Hellcat thefts are on the rise due to how easy it is to steal them.
Dodge Challenger Hellcat.
Orange Hellcat Dodge Durango.
Stolen by armed thieves.
Within seconds, you can enter and start these Hellcats with one simple programmer tool. And the fact that over 70% of Hellcat police chases end in the thief escaping make these vehicles just so much more appealing to these gangsters.
Coming up to I-10 here.
Welcome to Hellcat Guy. Here we cover everything Hellcat related, so if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn notifications on. The online presence of these Hellcat thieves mixed with the glorification of rappers flexing Hellcats promote the Hellcat being this sign of hood wealth and making it out of the hood, where the majority of these thieves reside. This promotion of gang life inspires more and more youth every day through social media, encouraging them to take part in gang violence and thefts of these Hellcats.
Area. Right now, police are waiting on a wrecker from Greenfield to come pick it up.
But how exactly do they profit from stealing these cars? Do they take them to a dealership and sell them there? Do they just use them as personal vehicles? Rarely. The main purpose of stealing these cars is for two reasons: reselling them as striker vehicles on Facebook, and chopping them up and reselling the parts from the Hellcat, although that is for more technical gangsters.
Webb has to figure he'll eventually get the same sad news.
I work hard for my money, and for this to happen is just put me into like a huge depression.
A striker refers to a vehicle that is stolen and used for a short period of time, often to commit other crimes, before being abandoned, as per Google. And the demand for strikers has recently been going through the roof.
It happened to him when his Dodge Charger Scat Pack was stolen. He then began receiving videos online of the thieves joyriding in his car. Victor Williams joins us live. Victor, you've learned he took action into his own hands to get his car back.
Took two and they said I got my car back completely stripped.
Brandon is lucky to be driving tonight in his Scat Pack. Less than 24 hours ago, it was in the hands of thieves.
I hear my car start up and I look out the window and I see it pulling off the driveway.
Now, exactly how hard is it to find these stolen Hellcats for sale? And how much are they?
What's the retail on one of those? More than you can afford, pal.
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
Do you need to personally know these gang members to be able to buy one?
My name is Jeff. Pow.
The answer is no. While making this video, I went over to Facebook and typed in "striker for sale" in the Facebook group search, and this is what I found. The first vehicle that came up was this Jeep Trackhawk, with a price of $4,000 and a link to his Telegram to contact him. Next was a Charger Hellcat for $3,000, and another Hellcat sedan for $5,500. Now take note of the deposit required to buy this Hellcat: $900. This is where things get sketchy for guy buying these strikers. The person posting the ad may or may not actually possess this vehicle, and is just posting these photos as scams to steal deposits from real buyers. What are the buyers going to do if they get scammed? Call the police?
Here's what happened. I went outside to get a sandwich. I come back, my door's wide open, all my weed is gone.
I'm sorry, did you say all your weed is gone?
And speaking of police, how do these buyers know they're not being set up by the police? They don't. That's the risk you take when trying to buy a stolen car. You have no idea who's behind the screen until you show up. Who's to say that once you meet the gangster to buy the car, they don't just rob you and take all the cash you brought to buy the car with? Here in the comments, you can see guys inquiring about different cars for sale by what looks like real Facebook accounts, asking if there are certain car available. Now, another way strikers are sold is by pre-sale. Take this 2021 Charger Scat Pack, for example. You can see it sitting on the dealership lot. For an $800 deposit, this member will supposedly steal this Charger off the lot and deliver it to you for the full price of $5,000. On the other side of these thefts are the chop shops, stealing Hellcats for the purpose of taking them apart and selling them for parts.
The engine alone worth up to $30,000, Webb has to figure he'll eventually get the same sad news.
These guys are a little harder to catch. You'll often see the odd part for sale on Facebook, but nothing that screams stolen when you come across it. Would you ever buy a striker? Or have you ever seen a striker for sale? It can be one of the most financially rewarding but risky crime professions in the business. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.